After taking a year-long break from posting anything on the channel, I just uploaded a video last week and I've gotten so many comments from people. Not commenting about the video so much as saying things like, "It's great to see you again, we've missed you, I was worried about you," and so on. And rather than trying to respond to each of your comments individually, I just want to say to all of you that it means a lot to me. I really appreciate all of you, and it really warms my heart to read your kind and loving comments. Now, it's not the first time that I've taken a break. If you've been following the channel over the years, you might have noticed that I tend to take a break every year for a few months at least. And some of you have asked why that is. And I haven't bothered to explain, mainly because it's usually a variety of reasons, and I don't want to get into all the details, but we're going to do that anyway. So, some of it is to do with circumstances, and some of it is more personal. Sometimes I'm just dealing with my own personal stuff, working through my own personal issues, healing and growing and so on. And sometimes I just like to be in solitude while I process these things. As for the circumstantial issues, I don't always have a place to record videos where I won't be disturbed or distracted. And as much as I prefer to record outside, there are times of the year when that's not ideal. You might have noticed that I usually don't upload much during the summers. And this is because where I live, it gets extremely hot in the summer. And if I sit in the shade or try to record during early morning or evening hours when it might be a little bit cooler, I become a buffet for mosquitoes. Another issue is money. One of the unfortunate aspects of being human is that I have to pay to live on this planet. And I often envy the other creatures who live on the planet for free. But us humans have created this system where you have to pay even for the most basic necessities, like food, water, shelter. And unfortunately, the money I currently get from making YouTube videos is less than what the average person pays for groceries. So I have to find other ways to earn money. And the more time and energy I spend doing other things to earn money, the less time and energy I have to make videos. But I'm working on all of this. The thing is, I really enjoy making these videos. I feel like it's my calling to share my insights with all of you. And when I'm not doing that, it feels like I'm not living in my purpose, like I'm not honoring what it is that I'm being called to do. So I'm really going to try and make more of an effort to upload more consistently, regardless of the circumstances. The reality is that while I have these legitimate reasons for not posting consistently, I'm also kind of just making excuses. There's definitely more that I could be doing, and that's another personal issue that I need to work on. So that's my intention. I do intend to post more consistently. Another area that I need to work on is asking for help. I've always tried to be independent and do things on my own, which usually just results in me not having what I need. I've always felt uncomfortable asking for things or accepting charity from people. But the thing is, I can't do this on my own. I do need support. And some of you have asked, how can you support what I'm doing? So let's go into that. First of all, let's talk about donations. Some of you have given donations by using YouTube's Super Thanks button. And as much as I appreciate that, you might not know that YouTube actually takes 30% from those donations. That means if you give a Super Thanks of $10, I get 7 and YouTube gets 3. So if you want to make sure that I get the full donation, I have a separate donation link that you can find in the video description below, as well as in the About section for this channel. And if you donate through that link, the entire amount goes directly to me. There's no middleman taking a cut. Another way to show your support is to buy some merch. I avoided this for a really long time. It always felt weird to me to have merch for my channel, but I get it now. Creators don't make enough money just uploading videos. We have to do so many other things. That's why you see so many content creators selling merch or doing promotional plugs and so on. It's not that they're being greedy. It's just that most of us are hardly scraping by on ad revenue alone. And I have a feeling that a lot of you are actually going to like this. I have a feeling a lot of you probably want to have a t-shirt with the channel's logo on it. Well, today's your lucky day because I just opened up a merch shop for the channel. And again, the link is down in the description. But there you'll find t-shirts with the channel's logo. There's posters, and also I have some journals available. Journaling is a really powerful therapeutic tool for healing and personal growth. So if that's something that interests you, check out my journal selection. Now, I've heard some of you say that you really want to support what I'm doing, but you just can't afford to give a donation or to buy something. And believe me when I say, I know what it's like to not have much money. I can totally relate. And none of you owe me anything. What I provide for free. If some of you, those who can afford it, want to throw a donation my way, I really appreciate it. It really does help. But for those who can't afford it, please don't worry about it. Don't feel bad. Don't beat yourself up over it. There's other ways you can support what I'm doing that don't involve you having to spend a cent. Just watching the videos, liking and commenting, that helps feed the algorithm. That helps push the video out to more people. You can also share video links on your social media pages or share a video with someone who you think might really benefit from a particular message. The money I make on YouTube comes primarily from ad revenue. So when you watch a video, you don't have to pay me anything. The advertisers pay me. And the more views the videos get, the more ad revenue I get. And here's something else you might not know. The amount of money I get also depends on how long the ads play. So if you let the ads play all the way through without skipping them, it can increase the amount of revenue that I receive. There's a lot of YouTube channels that I watch that I really appreciate and want to support. But like some of you, I also can't afford to give them donations or buy their merch. So what I do is I just let the ads play. That's my way of supporting the channels that I like. But there's something else I want to mention while I have your attention, and this is kind of related. But you might be surprised to know that only a very small percentage of my subscribers actually watch my videos. And it's not because the other subscribers don't like my content. If they didn't like it, they wouldn't be subscribed. The reason they're not watching is because YouTube does a really poor job of letting them know when I've uploaded a new video. And I've actually had a number of people say to me that they hadn't watched my videos in a really long time simply because they didn't know that my channel was still active. And they didn't know that my channel was still active because YouTube wasn't recommending them my videos. They just happened to check in out of curiosity, only to discover that there were all these videos that they had missed. So the thing is, being subscribed is not enough to guarantee that you'll know when I've posted new videos. So if you don't want to miss anything, you actually need to hit the bell icon to receive notifications whenever a new video is uploaded. Anyway, with all that being said, I just want to take another moment to express my appreciation and gratitude to all of you. This channel wouldn't be what it is without you. A channel is only as good as its viewers. Without viewers, what's the point? I might as well go talk to the wind. So once again, thank you for just being here, for being a part of this journey, for sharing your thoughts and insights in the comments, for all your kind words, for all your love and support. Thank you for just being. And may all of you be happy and healthy and free.